7. 7 seconds that are the determining factor for whether you as an audience will continue to be intrigued by what I have to say or whether you'll forget what I have said by the time this is over. Now, if those 7 seconds were so important, then why did I take the time to put them in silence? Well, maybe it's because sometimes silence speaks louder than words. And maybe sometimes it's the risks that we take in life that determine how successful we'll be by the time whatever we do is done. Now, I may not seem like I have had much experience or that I may not know much from the 15 years that I have spent on this earth. But from what I do know, I know it's that taking risks, working hard, and putting in effort are all things that can make life so much easier and that can make life so much more enjoyable. Now, it may be hard because you may be the person that's sitting there thinking, well, I'm not outgoing, or I don't know where to start, or I don't know what to do, or how to begin with what I want to do with the rest of my life, or what risks to take to get me there. And that's okay, because you have time to figure that out. And now, see, me growing up, I was never really, popular, or I didn't really have much friends, or like a set group of friends, or like a best friend. Everyone has like the group of friends that they like learn to click with by the time they're in second grade and they grow up with, or they have a best friend since like birth or whatever. Well, I didn't really have that. Throughout elementary school, I would go through each grade, and in each grade level, I'd have like new groups of friends. Like, they'd be different people each year. Sometimes it'd be a couple of the people from last year, or they just never really were like the same set of people. And it was really hard because growing up, I never really had that like sense of comfort, or that sense, or like that best friend where you could just go and talk to them whenever you like needed something or whenever you were upset, because I didn't have a set group of friends or a best friend to really call a best friend. And so one day in 7th grade, I decided to take a risk to maybe change my luck. And I'm glad I did, because taking that risk, I met 2 amazing girls who are now my best friends, and we do everything together. We always talk to each other, and it's literally one of the best things that I've ever done in my life. Because through them, I have made so many memories, and we've taken so many adventures together and done so many things that I can look back on and be so happy or proud of. And it's all because I took the one risk to go and talk to them, to be like, hey, what's your name? Like, let's be friends, or let's go hang out sometime, I took the risk to try to get someone new who I never really pictured myself being friends with, because in elementary school, I knew these girls, and to me, they were pretty, or they were popular, or they just were kind of out of my league. And so I never really approached them because I never really thought I could be friends with someone like them. And now I am, and it's so strange, but it's really eye-opening to realize what can really come from the risks you take in life. Whether it's making new friends, or deciding to try out for that softball team, or that baseball team, or the football team, to really figure out what you want to do. And those girls can tell you that I tell them all the time that I think it's so strange how I ended up being friends with them, because I never thought I would be, because it seems so impossible to me to be friends with people like them, when in reality they think I'm just as equally as they are as how I picture them to be. And so from that, it's really crazy to think about taking risks, but do that, because you never know what could lead from it. Everyone has a bubble, and in this bubble, everyone feels some kind of comfort or protection. They feel really content with where they are, but no one ever really wants to go outside of that bubble, and they don't really feel anything exceptional. But I challenge you to pop your bubble, to take that bubble and push it aside, to go do things you never pictured yourself doing, and to take risks to do things to make you be who you really want to be. Go traveling across the country, go traveling across the world, Go skydiving, go skiing, go underwater sea diving, do something crazy. Go cliff jumping. Whatever it is you do, try to find a new adventure. Try to take a risk that you never pictured yourself taking. Because you never really know what could come from it. Because everyone in life has the potential to be something great. And not everybody can really take, or not everybody really takes the time to take the opportunity to do so, to be the fullest they can be, to reach that full level of potential that they have within them. And I feel that in life, if everyone really took the opportunity or the chance to take the risks in life to get them there, everyone in life would be so happy and so content and, exceptionally content with who they are and what they've done in their lives. Because it's the risks you take that will lead you there. But it's the risks that you don't take that you'll regret, and it's the risks that you don't take that you never know what could come from them. Now, there are consequences to these things, and there's positive and there's negative consequences. Now, the negative consequences can teach you, well, maybe that's not for me, and maybe there's something else that I really should be doing. But on the other hand, there's positive consequences that could teach you, wow, this is where I'm supposed to be in life, and this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So take the risk to find the positive consequence. Take the risk to be you. And take the risk to go out there and do things you never pictured yourself doing, because it's those risks that will teach you to be inspiring and innovative. And it's those risks that teach you to live life to the fullest.